Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to teach you how to play the song Shallow by Lady Gaga. As always, I'm going to play through the song for you first, and at the end I'll break it down and explain it to you in more detail, so make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and get started playing through the song.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired of trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground, crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now, in the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground, crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now, in the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
Alright, so for this song we're only going to be using 4 chords from the G chord family. We're going to be using the E minor 7 chord, which looks like this. We have a D over F sharp, like this. We have a G. And we have a C add 9. Now it's important to remember for that C add 9, we do not want to play the low E string. So we want to avoid it. We want to start our strumming on the A string. If you want, you can use your thumb to touch that low E string so it's muted in case you accidentally pluck it while you're playing. For strumming, we're going to be using the folk pattern, which is a nice simple 4-beat strum pattern. We're going to have 4 down strums with up strums added after beat 3 and 4. We also want to make sure to pluck just the root note of the chord for the first beat of each measure. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm just going to hold the G chord for an example. And the root note of the G chord is going to be my low E string. That's where my G note is. So I want to start with beat 1, just plucking that note by itself. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1. You may notice that there's some chords for this song that aren't lasting for a whole measure. And again, by a measure, I mean the full length of the strum pattern, which is going to be 4 beats. There are a lot of chords here in this song that are only lasting for half of a measure. They're only lasting for 2 beats. So for instance, at the very beginning of the song, we have the progression E minor 7, D over F sharp to G. Now for the E minor and the D over F sharp, each one of those chords are going to last for half a measure, together making a total of 1 measure. So for the E minor 7, I'm going to play it for the first 2 beats of the strum pattern. I'm going to switch on beat 3, I'm going to switch to that D over F sharp and hold that D over F sharp for beats 3 and 4 of the measure. And then when we get to the new measure, I'm going to switch to G, and I'm going to hold that G for 1 whole measure. So what I'm going to do is play that little progression, and I'm going to count the beats out loud so that you can hear what's happening. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and... So don't let that trip you up. If you need, you can practice just that small transition right there over and over and over again, counting the beats out loud so that you can completely focus on it until you have that progression set to memory. And then you can begin to try to sing on top of it. All right, I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.